Okay, so before I get into this video, I just want to throw in a quick disclaimer. Everyone's journey is different on Nofap. So the benefits that I've experienced through 90 days, it might take you 180 days or a year or 2 years to experience. Or it might take you 2 weeks. I can't tell you how long it'll take you to reach these benefits. However, what I can say is that I have reached these benefits. Everything that I'm saying in this video is 100% true. Now, with that being said, I can't attribute everything that has happened to me over these 90 days to just Nofap, because I have done other things to improve the quality of my life as well. And, that ranges from cold showers to deleting social media, things like that, and I have other videos about those things. I just don't want you guys to go into this video with the mindset that your journey will look exactly like mine, because the chances are it won't. However, if you do this for yourself and you stick to your journey, you focus on the benefits that you're experiencing, your journey will go a lot smoother. So just keep that in mind if you're on Nofap, or if you're thinking of starting Nofap, or if you're thinking of quitting Nofap. Now, since I don't make these update videos very often, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of context as to how I got started on Nofap. For the people that haven't watched my 30-day benefit video or my 60-day benefit video, basically around late March, I was starting to do some things to improve my life, okay, just to basically get on my purpose. And my friend introduced to me the idea of Nofap. Now, previously, I had never heard of Nofap, except for No Nut November. And, of course, No Nut November is mostly a meme. I didn't realize that this was something that people actually were doing. And I didn't realize that there were actual benefits to doing this. So when my friend told me about this concept, I was like, man, okay, that sounds like it's too good to be true. So that night, I went and did a bunch of research on Nofap, and I read all the Reddit forums and all of that stuff. I watched a bunch of videos, and I said, man, I should do that. I should do that, because clearly it's working for all of these people, so why wouldn't it work for me? So I got started on it, and I did relapse a couple of times. I relapsed the same day that I started, actually, and then I relapsed after 2 weeks. After that, I never relapsed again. That was in early to mid-April, so it's been around 90 days. In fact, I think it's been closer to 100 days at the time of me filming this video. Now, when my friend introduced me to Nofap, one of the things that he told me is that if you do it for 90 days, you will experience what is considered a reboot, which is basically what it sounds like. Your brain is kind of rebooting itself, and you're losing your addiction to PMO. Now, like I said, everyone's journey is different. So the 90-day thing, that won't be true for everyone. But for me, it definitely is true. I've reached a point now where I no longer really have the desire to relapse. Mentally, physically, it's like I just don't associate myself with that activity anymore. And I might be jinxing it, who knows? But I feel very, very comfortable and confident that moving forward, I will not be relapsing. Unless I just decide to do it for the sake of doing it, maybe so that I can make a video about it or whatever. But I'm not going to relapse off of impulse. That's for sure. I've literally reached the point where I can lay in my bed for hours at a time when I'm home alone, or like at night when everyone's asleep, and just not do it. I don't know how I got to that point. It could be because I was never that addicted in the first place. I got started at a very late age. I didn't start, doing that until I was like 18 or 19 years old, like last year. So, that right there put me ahead of a lot of people in terms of being able to quit, because there are people who started at like age 10 or even younger than that. So, if you're fighting an addiction that you've been battling for 9 to 10 years, yeah, it's going to take you longer to reboot. So like I said, just keep that in mind. Don't compare your journey to mine. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's except for yourself. Now, there is going to be some overlap between the benefits of this video, the 60-day benefit video, and the 30-day benefit video. And that's natural, because when you have a benefit and you're going forward with the journey, you're not going to lose the benefit. But I am going to bring new insight to this video, because there are some new things that I noticed since the 60-day video. The first of which is my work ethic and drive and motivation. Okay, my work ethic is at a level now that it has never been for my entire life. And it feels so natural. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just, when it comes to doing YouTube, I'm able to put in hours upon hours upon hours, filming videos, editing videos, doing research on keywords, just all types of stuff to improve my content, get more views, reach more people. And it could be because I got monetized, but I'm making like maybe $2 per video right now, which that's nothing crazy. Okay, it's like I have this hunger to just keep working. And it's weird because I remember there was a point when I was a pretty lazy person. I don't know what happened, but I think it's because of Nofap. Okay, Nofap was the main thing that changed in my life. I had been doing cold showers for years on and off before doing Nofap. I had been meditating for years on and off before Nofap. Nofap is the only variable that changed when I started to feel this extra motivation. And like I said, it just feels so natural. It doesn't feel like I'm grinding per se. It's just what I want to do with my time. Just naturally, I want to work on videos. And I remember there was a point when, when I first started YouTube, I was posting like one video a week, and I thought I was on my grind. I thought I was on my grind. I was out here making tweets talking about, the grind don't stop and all that type of stuff. And I was posting one video a week. Now I'm posting 5 videos a week and live streaming 2 times a week. Mondays and Fridays if you want to tune in. I'm putting in the work, like the time, the hours, the effort, the energy, but at the same time, it just doesn't really feel like work. It's like, this is what I want to do. I feel disappointed every time I have to go to sleep and stop editing a video. I feel disappointed when I don't have footage to edit. It feels natural to just keep doing YouTube. And it actually got to the point where I had to set boundaries with myself, because there was a point when I wanted to start posting every day, but I realized like, that might not be sustainable for me. I started like losing my voice, and I started slurring my words in my videos. And it's like, okay, I have the mindset to do it, but physically, I need to take a break every now and then. And that's why I only post 5 times a week, and I just do live streams the other 2 days. Now, right along with that extra work ethic comes intense focus. Okay, when I'm editing a video and somebody's trying to talk to me, it's like they're not even there. Like, I will completely tune out whatever they're saying and continue to focus on what I'm doing. And I mean, I was kind of always like that, where if I was doing something and somebody kind of was distracting me, I would just tune them out. But now it's just at a completely different level. Like, I will literally not acknowledge your presence. If I'm doing something related to YouTube and I'm really into it, I'm in the room by myself, no matter who's there. And it probably comes across as rude, but the thing is, like, I don't care. Like, if I'm working at something, I'm gonna keep working at it, and I'm not gonna let anything stop me from doing that. And that applies to women as well, which I'll get into later on in the video. Now, right along with work ethic and focus comes discipline. Now, I've touched on discipline in my last 2 benefit videos. However, I need to talk about it again because it is that important, okay? Discipline to me, personally, is the main benefit of Nofap. This is the main thing that I can definitely say without a shadow of a doubt that Nofap has done for me. Just giving me more discipline to stay on my purpose, to stay focused, to stay motivated, to keep working towards my goals each and every day. No days off. That's the type of discipline that I have now. And, even if I sleep in or, I do other things that I maybe didn't used to do at the beginning of my Nofap journey, my discipline when it comes to my purpose is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger each and every day. And it shows. Like, you can go to my Social Blade and look at my channel growth starting from like early to mid-April to now compared to like all the months before that. Now, you could say that it's because of Nofap. My Nofap videos tend to get more views and thus bring in more subscribers. That is true to an extent. However, all of my videos are now getting me more subscribers. Every video that I post gets me more subscribers now. So it's like I'm putting more effort into my videos, and I'm dropping more videos, and I'm providing a lot of value to people, and it's paying off. And it shows in my analytics. Now, the next thing that I want to touch on, and this is kind of like going on a tangent from the theme of the video, people have been telling me that my voice got deeper. Now, personally, I don't see it. I don't see it, I don't feel it, I don't hear it. From watching my old videos to now, If anything, my voice was a lot deeper in my older videos. And when I say my older videos, I mean like last summer, like 2019. My voice seemed like it got a little bit higher now. And I'm not sure why that is, but I definitely don't think my voice got any deeper, but I have gotten comments from people saying that my voice has gotten deeper from, before my 30-day benefit video, my first Nofap video. What I think they're actually hearing is I just have more confidence in my words. I have more conviction. I'm speaking with more enthusiasm. And it may come across as, my voice sounding deeper, but I don't think that's really what it is. I think I'm just projecting my voice a little bit more and just putting more conviction behind my words. Now, back to the theme of the video, which is, purpose and women. My perception of women has definitely changed since starting Nofap. Now, what I mean by that is, a lot of people say that when they start Nofap, women that they might not have found attractive before become more attractive to them. Now, physically, that's kind of true. In real life, at least, like when I see women in real life, I'm more likely to like do a double take at a woman who just looks average. My hormones, I'm 20 years old. Like, of course, suppressing that urge is going to result in me looking at more women. However, on the flip side of that, mentally, my standards have gotten a lot higher. And I think the reason why that is because my perception of myself has gotten a lot higher. I realized that I have leveled up in these past few months, like a lot. And now, if I'm going to be with a woman, I need that woman to be somebody who's at my level. And I don't mean that in like a superficial way, in terms of looks and all that extra stuff, because all of that is temporary. I mean, in terms of like mindset and having the type of vision that I have. So like if you go and watch my video on what I look for in a girl, you can see my standards are extremely high. And they were always extremely high. The difference is, previously, I was willing to settle because I felt like I didn't meet those standards. I felt like I wasn't worthy of having that type of woman in my life. But now, I'm not willing to settle for anything less than that. And I'd rather be single than settle for anything less than that. That is a complete 180-degree turn from where I was a few months ago. I was like simping. I was simping over girls that I don't want to say they're not at my level, but like, I don't think it was worth simping over them. I don't think anyone's worth simping over at this point. I'm at the point now where I realized that every girl that ever dubbed me, they took the L, not me. Like I'm starting to realize like, I'm a good catch. Like I am the prize. And I know that sounds so cliche and so generic and everyone's saying that. But like, I understand it now. Like I actually understand what people mean when they say that. I feel like any woman would be lucky to get with me. And I know that sounds very, very, arrogant, but I don't really care. Like I just have a very high perception of myself, and I think everyone should have that perception of themselves. And through that, I've learned to value my singleness. For example, I think about a month ago or maybe like 3 weeks ago, I started talking to this girl, and I made a video about this. It's called Why I Choose to Be Single, if you want to check that out. But basically, I started talking to this girl, and things were going really, really well between us. We had a date scheduled out. We were vibing, FaceTiming every night. Things were going well. She was probably the most attractive girl that I had ever talked to up to that point, and she seemed like she had a good head on her shoulders, and she seemed like a person with pure intentions. So, I was ready to go all in on her. We were talking exclusively. But I remember the day that we were supposed to go on a date, I just realized I don't have time to be dating anybody. I needed to focus on YouTube. And that's what I told her. Now, a few months ago, I would not have done that. Like, if she had met the version of me from like maybe late last year, early this year, that would not have happened. I was always putting my YouTube aside for women. And you can go back on my channel and see when I started dating people, because you'll see that I started to upload less. Okay, whenever I uploaded more, that's how you know I was not talking to or dating anybody. She's still an amazing person, don't get it twisted, but I gotta focus on YouTube right now. YouTube is my girlfriend, and I actually mean that. Now, the last topic that I want to cover is women attraction. The only thing I can really say in regards to women attraction is that there was this one situation that happened at the gym maybe a week and a half ago where I think I think I caught a girl staring at me. Now, I can't be sure because it was like across the gym. Okay, it was far away enough to where we couldn't really see each other's faces. But she was looking in my direction and I was the only person in like a 10-foot radius. And when I looked over to her, she looked away. Now, that kind of caught me off guard because it's like, that doesn't happen to me very often. You know, I don't ever catch women looking at me like that. And I mean, that could be because I don't go out that much. I'm not around women that much. But even when I was around women a lot, I rarely ever caught people looking at me like that. And to top it off, we both had our masks on because you have to wear a mask to the gym. So it's not like she could even see my face. So it's like, okay, why is she looking at me? You know, my body's not like anything crazy compared to a lot of the other dudes in the gym. She can't see my face to know if I'm attractive or not. Why was she looking at me? And it was from far away too. I don't even know how she spotted me. And she was like turned, like, you know, she was like looking like hard. Like she had to make an effort to look in my direction. I just thought I would share that. I don't really know what to make of it, so I'm not gonna really try to analyze it or break it down. All I know is that it happened. But anyways, like I said, I'm comfortable with the fact that I'm single. You know, I'm really focused on YouTube now. I'm focused on my purpose. I know for a fact that I'm going to be big on this platform because I believe that it's going to happen and I'm putting in the work. You know, that's just what it is. And I'm being authentic. I'm being myself. So there's no other YouTuber that is exactly like me. And so I know people will gravitate towards me because I'm genuine and authentic, you know, and I provide value with each and every one of my videos. I aim to help people out. So basically, to summarize everything, through these 90 days, I have stopped focusing on women and started focusing on my purpose.